When you have a small business that's kind of a high profile business like a bank or a restaurant or a retail store, you really get approached by just about everybody to participate in charity events and to make charitable contributions. And of course, you want to be a good citizen and you want to do all you can to help your neighbors. So there's a lot of pressure to say yes, but you may have limited resources, especially if you're a fledgling business and your money isn't exactly growing on trees. A lot of times you're literally faced with a situation of telling someone no because you're not making any profits that quarter. That can be a real uncomfortable situation and can make you feel bad. It's very stressful unless you have a really good plan within your communication culture of how to deal with these kind of inquiries. Now, many years ago, I did develop a plan that has worked with great success, and you really will find that you embrace these opportunities and you never have to say no when you have a good plan in place. We're going to talk about that as soon as we get back.
Welcome to the Communication Culture, where we help entrepreneurs and small businesses build transparency and accountability through effective communications. If you like this content, let's talk. Email Loy at loyedge.com or call 877-LOY-EDGE. Now, here we go.
Okay, so we're talking about how if you have a high-profile business, bank, restaurant, retail store, many other businesses, you're going to get approached by just about everybody to make charity donations or in-kind donations or participate in other charitable endeavors, which is, as a member of the community, you're going to want to do if you can afford to do it. It helps everybody. It's a beneficial thing to be part of these community-based projects, but that creates a lot of challenges and a lot of panic, really, with small businesses, because a lot of times you're not prepared for this, that people will come in and hit you up at a time when you're really struggling to make ends meet. You might not be having a profitable quarter, and somebody's coming to you and they have expectations for you to make a same kind of a donation you made last year, or maybe it's a big client of yours who's got expectations. They're shaking you down for something and you've got to play ball with them. Well, a long time ago I created a system and a process for this, and it's really important to have a plan in place that's part of your communication culture for how you deal with these interactions, because it's going to happen. It's going to happen all the time. And you don't want to be panicked and wind up handwriting some kind of a, last minute gift certificate for a large pizza or something. I mean, it's not the way to play it. It can cause a lot of stress. So here's a little insight on what the plan should look like. When somebody comes into the business or calls or approaches you with an opportunity to participate in a charitable event, you need to have a document ready that helps you qualify them and qualify their charity or their event. Even if it's someone you just tell them, hey, this is part of the process. We have an established budget each year for charitable donations. We have elections among our people based upon the information we gather about the charity. And since we have limited funds, we have to prioritize. So what we do is we submit your event and other events to our committee that's comprised of our employees, and they make selections on which ones that year we're going to participate in. Okay, well, this is a reasonable answer for everybody. I mean, it's not exactly the answer they want. They just want, yeah, you're going to write them a check, but you got to have a process in place. So You don't have, this way you never have to say no. You say, yeah, of course, here, we want to do all we can. Now just fill this out. And what this form tells you is this a paid solicitor or is this a volunteer? Are there any customers of your business involved in this charity? Is it within your market area? I mean, these are all important considerations. Is it, what about, is it a legitimate nonprofit charitable deal? How long has it been established? What does it do? Who does it help? A lot of these questions. And then this is going to help you qualify it. They should understand that. But then another important thing is you're going to want to get contacts from the people who are involved in this charity so that you can communicate with them directly and thank them for their efforts on behalf of this charity as well. In other words, someone approaches you for the Red Titmouse Preservation Society. You happen to be a big fan of red titmice, and you decide, hey, we're gonna participate in this, and so you say, I'm gonna need the mailing address for each of the board members, because you have some very important high-profile people who I'm familiar with on your board for the Red Titmouse Association. I want to send them a personal card letting them know that I participated in their charity and that I thank them for supporting it and what they do for the society as well. Well, you may get an answer that, no, we're not going to give that information about our board. That's private information. Well, your answer is, I'm so sorry I can't participate this year. Maybe you could reconsider next year and I can get on board. Or they'll say, yes, I can give you those. So that gives you the opportunity, say Bob Snodgrass of Amalgamated Snodgrass Industries happens to be very involved in the Red Titmouse Preservation Society. He gets a little card from you saying, Bob, just wanted to let you know I'm very pleased to participate in your charity event this year, and I appreciate all you do for red titmice. Signed, Loy. Well, Bob's going to look at that and go, that Loy, what a great guy. He's on board with my charity. At least you're getting some acknowledgement from those who are involved in the charity that you're helping. So, this is how you make sure that things come full circle and everyone benefits from your involvement. That gives you a real value because you want those people to know that, you're on their side. You're behind their charity. Now, they don't know if you donated $1 million or a large pizza, but they know that guy's a stand-up guy. He's on my side. He likes red titmice. So anyway, you got to be smart about how you handle all these solicitations and be prepared in advance. Find out who it is that they're representing. Find out if they're paid solicitors or if they're earnest volunteers out there. All these things make a difference. And then have a little committee of your employees together to determine which good deeds are we going to do this year. That'll be fun. Everybody will feel like they've got a piece of it. So it all works out for everybody. All right, good luck with that. And thanks for listening to this communication culture video. I hope to see you next time. Please like it and share it. Talk to you later.